first place? Hurricane Katrina. 20 years ago, in late August of 2005, a devastating storm wreaked havoc on the Gulf Coast. Hurricane Katrina became one of the deadliest natural disasters in United States history. But it wasn't just nature that destroyed New Orleans. Neoliberalism did more lasting damage than the storm itself. An already vulnerable levee system collapsed under the weight of 10 inches of rain, leaving large portions of the city submerged. While many residents evacuated before the storm, tens of thousands stayed behind. With nearly 80% of the city underwater, relief efforts became extremely difficult. Iconic images from those days remain seared into memory. People stranded on rooftops, chaotic rescues, and mass looting by those who feared they had been left to perish. On national television during a fundraising event for Katrina relief, the now maligned rapper Kanye West made his infamous unscripted declaration, "George Bush doesn't care about black people." His words gave voice to what many already understood. Katrina was not only a natural disaster, but also a political and racial one, exposing deep systemic inequities. For many, Katrina was remembered as the product of corruption, mismanagement, and systemic racism that left more than 250,000 people displaced, most of them black. But our guest today urges us to see Katrina through another lens, not simply as disaster followed by racism, but as an exercise in capitalist disaster management. New Orleans became a testing ground for a neoliberal takeover, marking the end of New Deal era democracy and a descent into free market hellscape. In the storm's aftermath, over 7,000 teachers were fired as the city converted to the nation's first all-charter system. Though the school system has since shifted to a hybrid model, only a fraction of those teachers who had been vital to the city's community fabric ever returned. Housing policy followed the same trajectory: redevelopment that excluded the poor and working class in favor of attracting a more affluent, gentrifying population. The story of Katrina has been repeated across the country, yet many continue to see these outcomes not as warning signs, but as progress. Similar patterns can be seen in Southern California, where massive fires destroying more than 200,000 acres from Los Angeles to San Diego County paved the way for rebuilding that catered to wealthier residents, displacing many poor and working class families. Today, we're joined by Professors Cedric Johnson and Megan French Marcelin as we revisit what really happened in New Orleans 20 years ago beyond the storm itself. But